task 6 of 6 of the final major project. Suitably enough, it's an evaluation to wrap up the project. Once you have completed tasks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is time to put a bow on things and to look at your research feedback in particular and weigh up what went well, how you would improve your project, what you took on board as really useful information that helped to enhance your work, and what you have learned through the process. It's really important that you refer to peer, that is your fellow students, your fellow creatives' feedback, and the self-assessment forms that we will be using in lessons. It's important you refer to these and take from them quotes, pointers, ideas, inspirations, jumping off points, and thoughts that have arisen from the peer and the self-assessment tasks we have done in lessons. Listening and being open-minded and receptive to different ideas, to pivot and adapt and be agile in our thinking and the way we move forward with our projects is crucial, as I'm sure you've picked up on going through these 6 tasks. We want to see you refer to those peer and self-assessment tasks. It's also really important here that the audience feedback plays into your evaluation. So, through your research feedback for task 5, you will have some audience feedback. It's also really important to get some feedback at the end of the project on what people thought about your work, just prior to handing it in, of course. What were their thoughts? What were their reflections? What was their feedback? What did they like? What would they like to see improved? What did they notice about it that perhaps you didn't notice? How would you meet that professional level if it isn't quite there? What are the gaps between professional and your work as things stand at the end of this process? How will you bridge that gap? It's important that you reflect upon and compare your project here at the end of the process against what you set out to achieve back in task 1 research. Compare your project as it is right now against what you set out to achieve in task 1. Lastly, it is absolutely crucial that you evaluate your contribution, what you did, the skills you have developed throughout this process, whether it be time management, whether it be using software, whether it be working and collaborating with others, whether it be problem solving, whether it be managing your device addiction, whether it be communication skills, whether it be taking on feedback and iterating and ideating as you pivot and move forward to find solutions. And of course, any further development that you want to pursue to meet your targets, your aims, your aspirations in your career. The submission evidence for task 6 evaluation is as follows. An evaluation that critically evaluates, reflects, looks back and thinks deeply about your creative media project. Compares it against the parameters and the requirements of the project and thinks about it in relation to task 1 research and what you set out to do. Be honest, think deeply about this and be confessional. Talk about how you've improved and elements you can do to improve even further moving forward. How will you get better for next time? That's all we do, of course. We get better. And that's progress. So, task 6, evaluation. The submission evidence is an evaluation, a written evaluation that critically evaluates your creative media project against the requirements and the parameters. So, the deadlines, the expectations, what you set out to do. How did it measure up? As always, if you need help with anything at all, speak to Rachel, Vicky, or myself. Good luck.